It is 6:20 now. Less than 2 months until 2012. Most people won't start thinking about next year's tax returns until April.
That's right, but our financial consultant, Andy Barkate, joins us on set this morning with some house cleaning, IRS style, before the end of the year. Good morning, Andy.
Isn't this fun to think about already? It just kind of brings a fresh air to the morning, doesn't
Well,
it?
actually,
Yes.
I find when you mentioned this, I was like, well, a little relief, because most people don't start thinking about it until the middle of March.
Exactly, till you start getting all your 1099s and W-2s. Oh, now what do I do?
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, it's always good, and I want to make sure I bring this up. Talk to your accountants.
Okay.
Don't use them as just record keepers or score keepers. Talk to them about what's going on and what should you do towards the end of the year.
I like how you mentioned it as a scorekeeper.
That's kind of what people use it as. Here's a whole box of information or a big file. Help me make it better. Well, start a little bit early, and there's a lot of things you can do, and talking to them is probably a good first place to start.
Okay.
So, okay. Some things that you may think about. Now, the stock market's had good and bad weeks. However, look at your portfolios. See if there's anything you can do to maybe cull some of those losses that may be sitting in there, because you can deduct those.
Okay.
You can actually deduct up to $3,000 per year against ordinary income. A nice little tax savings.
Sure.
You can also, if you've taken any gains in the year or thinking about it, maybe you can match those up with losses to basically offset those gains.
Okay.
In a lot of cases, what you can do, and this is a little bit more advanced to a certain degree, but look at maybe gifting some of those appreciated assets, if you got them, maybe to somebody else in your family. If you're thinking about, say you've got an appreciated stock, or maybe a piece of real estate, or maybe even a mutual fund, you can actually, if you want to, gift that to somebody in a lower tax bracket. Now, maximum capital gains are 15%.
Okay.
But if you're in a lower federal tax bracket, it may be a zero capital gain tax bracket. So if you gift it, say, to one of your children or grandchildren, let them sell it, they may zero out those capital gains. In a lot of cases, parents and grandparents want to give those assets to their kids anyway, eventually.
Right.
Maybe you can get a tax advantage doing it.
Okay.
So again, talk to your tax advisors, maybe your attorney if you've got one, to see how these things work, and if they might actually help you out quite a bit. Those are a couple of tips.
Okay.
And also, always a good idea to look at maybe converting your traditional IRA to a Roth. We brought that up many times in the past. But then again, take a look at it again. If it makes good tax sense, again, those Roth IRAs, once you've converted them and paid tax, you never pay tax again. So.
Okay, that's right.
And we don't have to wait until April or March to get that done.
Start doing it, start looking at it now, right?
All right, sounds good.
Very good. And what if the kid hasn't been very good this year?
Give it to the other kid.
Oh, okay, very good.
Yeah.
Give it to me. I'll take it.
All right. Andy, thanks.
Thank
you.